You need to pay attention right now if you're one of the millions of Americans receiving government payouts or Social Security disability benefits. I'm talking about cold hard cash, a massive financial tsunami that may strike bank accounts with $5,000, $6,000, or even more in a matter of days. The IRS recently released a shocking statement that will make May 15th an incredible payday for people relying on these essential federal programs. We're talking about double payments, back-tack money drops of over $2,400 and $2,600 each, which is enough money to significantly improve lives by paying for certain necessities. Pay off debt hitting the like button, locking yourself in, and getting ready. Whether you're catching up on bills, fixing houses, or finally taking that dream vacation, I've got all the information on who gets paid what and exactly when this money explosion will go down. Welcome to Updates Area, your reliable source for the most recent information on Social Security and the stimulus plan. If you're counting out Uncle Sam's money, the 15th is going to be the biggest cash bonanza you've seen in a long time. Checks designed specifically for elders in America, such as those from VIA and SSDI. Let's get right into it. I hope everyone is doing well. The IRS recently released the official payment schedule for Monday, and I can assure you that it will have a significant impact on the millions of Americans who are— That's correct. The 15th of May will be a huge payday for those receiving Social Security retirement benefits, disability payments, through SSDI supplementary security income, often known as benefits, and double payments totaling over $5,000, hitting bank accounts in just a few days. For our veterans of war, so if you're among the tens of millions who depend on these vital federal programs, you'll want to listen carefully. I'll go over all the specifics on who gets paid what and when the money will be dispersed. Whether you're a retiree collecting benefits based on your work record or receiving survivor's benefits as a spouse or kid, the Social Security Administration has chosen May 15E as the payment date for the monthly Social Security retirement benefits. You will receive your usual monthly payment on the 15 fee. However, this is where it really shines. On May 15th, there will be a massive double whammy of cash inflow, as the SSA will also be dispersing the monthly payments for SSI participants. The Supplemental Security Income Program gives low-income Americans vital payments. Who are blind or disabled elderly recipients typically receive between $800 and $1,000 per month, depending on their living situation. For instance, let's say you're an elderly person receiving $1,600 from your Social Security retirement benefit and $800 per month from SSI. On May 15th, you'll be receiving both of these benefits. The IRS has also established May 15th as the pay date for SSDI disability payments from Social Security, so those payments totaling $2,400 are also entering your account. Recipients of SSDI may get up to $3,300 per month, contingent upon their employment history and disability status. So if you're on SSDI, you'll be receiving that $3,300 payment on May 15th, along with your normal Social Security and SSI payments. That's a huge payday, and if that wasn't enough, our veterans who receive disability compensation will also be receiving that money, and pension payments from the V will also be paid on the 15th. The payments will vary in amount, ranging from approximately $150 per month for a 10% disability rating to $3,800 per month for a complete 100% disability rating, plus additional benefits for dependents and spouses. To be completely upfront, the exact dates may change slightly dependent on holidays, weekends, and other events, but May 15E is the scheduled date that the money will start to pour in, regardless of your level of impairment. The important lesson is that, for many Americans, they will be receiving two substantial federal payments on the same date: their regular monthly Social Security payment, plus a second payment from either the VA or the Social Security Administration. The IRS has set for the distribution of all of these federal payments this month. Will undoubtedly provide a significant financial boost and alleviation for millions of people who have been struggling to make ends meet due to the increasing cost of food, petrol, rent, and other necessities lately. Even a small increase of $800 or $1,000 will make a big difference for seniors who are suffering double payments. Hopefully, the $2,400 and $3,000 will help pay off some debt, cover medical expenses, fix up the house, or perhaps take a small vacation. For individuals on SSDI who may receive $5,000 or $6,000 on the 15th, the money might really help them get out of a difficult situation. Financially speaking, it's also shaping up to be the largest payday for federal recipients that we've witnessed in a very long time, and it should offer much-needed financial relief to some of our most vulnerable residents who are coping with disabilities, fixed low incomes, and the growing expense of life, so be careful to take notice if you or a loved one receives any of these federal benefits. The deadline for those crucial payments is May 15th. This is the ideal time to catch up on debts. Have a reserve of emergency funds or just a little breathing room for a change. Of course, since this lump sum must be spread out until the next payment dates in June, most recipients will need to budget wisely. But there's no denying that this will be a much-needed boost, don't you think? The secret is to avoid going overboard and blowing it all at once on rent and food when people are most in need. Plan how you will distribute the money to your top priorities. First house drugs, then perhaps set aside a tiny amount for some minor debt payments, etc. For those of you who do not receive federal assistance, the key to maximizing the benefits of this double payment and putting yourself back on sound financial footing is to have a strong budget and not to spend excessively. Splurges to enhance your quality of life advantages. Pumping billions into the consumer market should give all those companies that supply goods and services a little lift. Hopefully, this financial infusion into the economy will have some positive ripple effects. Supermarkets, petrol stations, healthcare professionals, restaurants, and retail establishments could all see a rise in income due to consumers having more money to spend. This month serves as yet another illustration of how important these safety net programs are for promoting a healthy flow of cash across the entire economy, not just for individual homes. To sum up, whether you get SSS, Social Security, I cannot imagine of a more major payday event in the future. Diva benefits or none of the above, May 15th is building up to be a huge occasion for tens of millions of our friends, families, and neighbors who depend on these vital federal payments to exist. It's truly wonderful to see such a positive development. In recent memory, this cash influx might be a lifeline to get back on track after years of financial difficulty and instability for so many disadvantaged groups, including the elderly, the disabled, the low income, and those who served in our military. I'm crossing my fingers that it generates a number of touching tales of people improving their quality of life by doing things like paying off debt, making up missed payments, taking a little vacation, or anything else to help those who need it the most right now. At the end of the day, that's really all that's involved, providing direct financial relief and support to Americans who are facing difficult circumstances so they can regain some dignity, stability, and optimism in their lives. When done right, these kinds of programs have the ability to profoundly alter people's lives. After the year we've all had, if you're paying attention and getting any of these benefits, get excited because May 15th is going to be an incredible paycheck, unlike anything we've seen in a very long time. You absolutely deserve to benefit from this enormously favorable financial occurrence. Naturally, keep a tight budget and exercise responsible spending, but also take a moment to relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor after years of dedication. These programs are specifically meant to assist you in doing just that. That's all I have to say for now. Let me know whether you or someone you know is going to profit from the approaching May payment. You thrive and survive when things are hard. Please share your experiences in the comments section about how this money will improve your life and enable you to regain your balance. Give yourself a pat on the back if you are receiving benefits since you have earned every penny via your circumstances, sacrifices, and tenacity. Let's hope that this money helps those in need. Caring for our fellow citizens is what makes this country wonderful. A significant help in overcoming the financial obstacles we all eventually encounter in life. I'll be back soon with more fantastic money advice and shocking financial news you shouldn't miss. Take care.